Sanibonani to Amakhosi Amahle and to other football fans. Ngithembe ukuthi nikahle niyaphila. Igama lami Mbongi Nkosi. Welcome to Sporty Bongs. Yazi ukuthi it's that time of the season. It's the transfer rumors including festive season. Sesikuyo festive fever. Baningi abantu abasazongena enkingeni kubazali babo because umuntu uphuma endlini ethunywe i-tin fish ebuye ne-flying fish ngoba ke uzwe kuthiwa fish yena wacabanga ukuthi hayi ile yena ifunayo kodwa ke asikho lapho kakhulu asivele sihlala udwabeni. We all know ukuthi i-Kaizer Chiefs have been linked with numerous coaches because they see as if Khalil Ben Yusuf and Cedric Gazi are not fit to coach i-Kaizer Chiefs, of which I may say ukuthi I beg to differ. There are a list of candidates of coaches that can coach i-Kaizer Chiefs, but okwamanje let's focus on what we have, what is within our reach. We have Khalil Ben Yusuf and Cedric Gazi, but manje sekufike enye indaba ukuthi kunosingayi lana ekhulunywa ngayi uDr. Pitso Mosimane, but lokho sokhuluma ngako ngokuhamba kwesikhathi after i-video seyizofika ekugcineni. Kodwa kwamanje I would like us to discuss about Cedric Gazi and Khalil Ben Yusuf, because by now I think everyone sees ukuthi Cedric Gazi is focusing on the technical part of the team, and then Khalil Ben Yusuf is the one focusing on the coaching, because if you look at their pages they have different owners. Omunye you can see ukuthi on the technical part uye onemendle leading bese the other one bekake lapha na kwi part whereby ukuthi uke waba nayiformer football performance analyst, whereby which he was focusing on the performances of the clubs that he was coaching. But Cedric Gazi is one guy say which is a well-renowned person. But let's not focus on Imendlela Zabo. But the important thing is what do they offer i-Kaizer Chiefs? Mina, the reason why I said good I beg to differ, it is because I see with Ispan Bas shy. It's just good. One thing about us football fans and Kaizer Chiefs fans is the fact that at some point we lack one thing: patience. Patience is important, especially if there's a project that needs to be done, especially in a club like a Kaizer Chiefs. Patience is something that you must have, and not only that, you must be able to trust in the process, because there's a reason why they say Uti. For everything that starts, you must be able to iqedwe, and ukuze iqedwe you must be able to, along the way, you must bear with everything that comes along. There are obstacles that would come, but if you want to avoid the process, there will be no progress in the club, because we see we are getting these draws, and for many people really it is frustrating. We are playing good football, we are dominating the matches, but the one thing that is missing are those wins. Because if we draw 6 games, just imagine in these 6 games we could have accumulated 21 points, but we managed to take 6. What happened to the other 15 points? So that's something that is frustrating, and I get that, but you must be able to acknowledge and give credit where it's due. Because if you can say these co-coaches have instilled this mentality in the players, let's not play to lose the games, but let's make sure that we are playing to win games, but we are not playing to lose them. If we can't win a game, rather let's draw, because we see these draws that were successive. It simply means there was something that we were doing right, but when we reach the final third, that's where everything becomes blank. Because Abu Flavio Silva, there was a chance against him, Chipa United. Mixed up hands with Bal. Fundo Villarasi, 1v1 with the keeper, what decided to make keeper Nyagup. Against the ETS Galaxy, I'd say by far the best game we have played this season. Regardless we drew, because even if that one we played versus Orbit College where we scored 4 goals, but the type of football that we displayed versus ETS Galaxy, it was a game, I say it was a game of the season for Kaizer Chiefs, even though we didn't win. But why I'm stressing this about our co-coaches is the fact that most people always they have this thing in their mind. We are wired in such a way when things don't go according to plan, we are always looking to blame something or someone. That's the thing about us as our fans. Sometimes you just have to allow things to be. Understand with no, it was a bad day at the office, we'll fix it on the next game. But you always want to blame because siyazi ukuthi njengoba aboKhukhumelo no Paper 2 noMdodai are playing the kind of football that they are playing. Good, but selfish. They are not playing as a team players, but they are playing for a spotlight. Many people, it's only a matter of time with bazoba criticizer and make sure good they bring their spirits down. But that's not a good thing to do. You must be able to accept in the game of football, there are 3 events. It's a win, lose, and a draw. If you got a draw or a win is a bonus, but I'd say a draw it is the result that many people don't want because it's like you are forfeiting 2 points just for one. But a loss is the one that I can say yeah, is totally unacceptable. But now for the fact we fired to Coach Nabi, and obviously we know these are his students. There are things that will be like it is a pattern that we have to pick up from the way the team performed. Because last season we saw we were creating many opportunities, but we are not winning games. Even this season, that pattern continues. But what does that say about these 2 co-coaches? They know what they are doing. But one thing for sure that will be the end of them is them not having a consistent lineup. And in some games, you can't blame them because there are forced changes whereby there are suspensions and there are injuries. But for the fact that they are trying so much to make the team to have equation, of which we see there's equation in the team. But there's one thing that I'd say will let them down and will cost them their job, is to allow themselves to succumb to what the fans are saying, because that will end them. Because the fans will demand ukuthi dlalisa umfundo, dlalisa uMdodai, but the moment they hit rock bottom bangasaperform sebeyaqala ke baya-criticize. The coaches yebo futhi kumele sekumele ba-decide ukuthi no singasabadlalisi, of which it is not a good thing. If they can see from Hugo Broos doesn't matter ukuthi wena ubani udlalelani, but if you have to be called out uzokubizwa no lento yenzile wrong. So even to them nabo mele bazi no asinethize when we say ukuthi this is the final decision, it's the final decision. So one thing I played with you, my friends, be patient with these guys. Yes, there's no time to be experimenting because we saw them establishing a new combination midfield pairing Matlo, and in these past 2 games they did exceptionally well. It's just we didn't win. So just imagine if they have the whole squad fully fit, including Abu Dodli. Just imagine the type of football that you're gonna play, the kind of results that we are yearning to see. But that's a story for another day. I was just highlighting this with no. Enye into kumele sifake emqondweni ukuthi asingabafakeli pressure engako because already pressure is there. I don't know which one is difficult. You can reply me ukuthi is it being a Kaizer Chiefs fan, a Kaizer Chiefs coach, or a Kaizer Chiefs player that is difficult? But kukhona ukunzima laphana. But asikho lapho ke njengoba besengishilo from the start of the video ukuthi Dr. Peter Msimani did say ukuthi no ku Radio 2000 ukuthi no mina angeke ngiye ku Chiefs if kuyenzeka ukuthi ne Spanish corner, if there's a vacancy opened. But the Kaizer Chiefs mele ize kimi ingitshela ukuthi no Bithu mfethu sengithi mfethu ngazani ntangami Bithu, this is the kind of a plan that we have and it is solid. So this is the project our Ken, the sleeping giant of Kaizer Chiefs. So this is what we think if you see as if this is a perfect fit for you to join in this project, can you be able to Caesar in order to achieve our goal? Because we know you have seen it all and you've done it all. So obviously nakanjani don't be difficult for you. But now if I will be the one that is supposed to go to Kaizer Chiefs ngiyofuna umsebenzi, no, mina senguyi big boy manje, sengikwenye league manje. He's like a specialist, to be honest. Now as a specialist uyoya endaweni abheka okay no kusona sona so singenza sona so. But now as we know with the Kaizer Chiefs, doesn't operate like that. We know very well ukuthi for Chiefs to have a coach that is going to succeed, to have a coach that they can have control over, simply means ukuthi they want to control the team and everything that happens in the team, of which you can't blame them. Because I've heard many people saying ukuthi hire a coach like Pitso Mosimane and give him full control of the team. And many people are just saying that because they want to see things change at naturally, but they don't know the risk that comes with giving a coach full ownership. Not full ownership, but full control of the squad. The signings, the way we play, and also how things change and how they run the team. Because sike sayibona lento lena ngabo se Alex Ferguson, now we see it with coach Arteta ku Arsenal. But people are not aware of the risk, because number one, you hire a coach and then umgaya I control of the team. One thing obvious, you'll make sure to clean the mess that was created by the former coaches that coached the Kaizer Chiefs. And number two, Nzani will implement his own philosophy. After implementing his philosophy, he'll try on working on the type of players that he has and make sure that he changes their mindset. But the disadvantage about it is that what will happen if that project fails? And after they've invested so much in giving coach Pitso Mosimane everything that he wants in order to ayenze this project to be a success, what will happen? So at some point Kaizer Chiefs ungayisolo, but it is important even from their side to have an identity, to know ukuthi this is the club that we established 1970 and this is our pride. This is how we do things. And the important part is that we must have a philosophy that will allow us, even if coaches come and go, we know there's a blueprint in front of them. They know this is what I must do. If I have to add, I must not change anything but add towards what I found there. So for a coach like Pitso Mosimane, it don't be that easy. Even though the risk at some point, I think it might be a success for him because he knows the ins and outs of our league. And to add on top of that, he is a Kaizer Chiefs support. He'll try by all means to make sure that Kaizer Chiefs claim back the glory days. But from the side of the Kaizer Chiefs, the management, now they have risks that they have to consider, because this is business. No one wants to run a business on a loss. So for them, it is important to make sure that the decision that they make, it must be fruitful. Akumelanga kube yinto that they prepare themselves ukuthi it's gonna fail, because yes, uzofika coach and uzoyenza into yakhe. What will happen if kuzokwenzeka ukuthi kube another team while asese up contracted with the Kaizer Chiefs that will offer imali ezoba 2 times or 3 times than the Kaizer Chiefs? What will happen? Because we know ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs idomile vele ukuthi ama coaches they hardly stay for more than 2 seasons. What will happen? But yeah, to be honest, it's someone I prefer with Angeza, because I know even the players that we have now, they were not the preferred ones that we wanted at the beginning of the season. But one thing they've proved to us, they are capable. And now seeing that there's a cohesion in the team, one thing needs to be instilled. Have a coach that they are scared of. Coach that has that, what can I say? That, abenesithunzi man ukuthi bambonga ukuthi no, this is Pitso, because manje unokubona ama player adlala umuntu ageje but still uzohleka as if ngazathi nothing happened, of which maybe that's their way ukuthi bangabi frustrated so that they can stay on the game. But a coach like Pitso can change things for Kaizer Chiefs, but Kaizer Chiefs now have to consider the risk that they are going to take. So it's all about that. Good to know. Sometimes it's not about us having to blame, but we have to make sure we think things through thoroughly so that before we make a decision, we know these are the calculated risks that we took. So for Coach Pitso Vele, nakanjani, who wouldn't want him in his team? But for the fact that the Kaizer Chiefs, you know how do they operate and how things happen at Naturena, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. So we have to make peace with the fact ukuthi ucoach uGazi noKhalil Ben Yusuf sobheka kubo ama results up until iphele season, because he did say uKaizer Junior ukuthi no, we are in the market looking for a coach that will align with our modern ways of doing things. Umuntu ozokwazi ukuthi alethe experience ye-CAF and also other expertise so that they can help the team ukuthi ibe lento abayifunayo, because vele mawungamamela ungadlanga uKaizer Junior ayilesihlungu sakhe singadribula ngawa nokuquleka, but asikho lapho. Ngaphambi kokuthi ngivale, there's one thing emele ngihlezi nginikhumbuza ukuthi no matter what, noma kungenzakalani, ikhosi aliphele umoya, ungakukhohlwa lokho.